Hello, I'm Tony Cordato,
Hey everyone, Peter Kukulis here.
and we're here to talk about property. In fact, here to talk about mortgages. In fact, here to talk about interest rates. Now, I'm guessing that, Peter, one of the main questions you ever get asked as a mortgage broker is, how can I get the cheapest interest rate or cheapest loan rate on when I borrow my money?
100%, Tony. If I had $1 for every question that a customer asks me, what is the cheapest interest rate? I'll be a multi-millionaire.
Yep.
So what actually happens is a lot of clients come to me and say, Pete, I want the cheapest interest rate.
Yeah.
And I sit down with them and say, okay, I'll give them an analogy. First ask them, why do you want the cheapest interest rate? I want to save money. And then I go into the numbers. But before I do that, I say, okay, when you're buying a brand new car, yeah, and you buy, let's say, a Toyota Corolla. Now, I'm not opposed to Toyota Corollas. They're a beautiful car. Compared to buying a Mercedes AMG, top of the line, it's worth, 200 or 1,000, compared to, $60,000 Toyota Corolla. They both do the same job. They both take you from A to B. The difference is when you're taking your car to Toyota, they'll say, okay, what do you want? Service. Okay, leave your car here and we'll come back at 4 o'clock. So you got to catch a bus to go to the office and you're running around. With the Mercedes, you take it to Mercedes, they say, yep, no problem, Tony, here's a courtesy car, would you like a coffee? Well, we'll get you a courtesy car. So they treat you with more, so you're paying for that extra service.
Yeah.
Now, coming back to the interest rates, when I sit down with my clients and I say to them, okay, let's talk about the rates. You've got $1 million home loan and we can go to another bank and save you 10 basis points. That's $1,000 a year. If you divide it by 52 weeks and you break it down to daily or even hourly, then I say, is it really worth, if you're on $300 an hour, you're spending 3 hours, $900, and maybe more, maybe 8 hours, and you spend two, three grand out of your time value to save $1,000 a year? There's other ways. There's other methods you can reduce your mortgage faster. So, and not only that, the other option is when you refinance, there's costs. There's government charges to transfer the mortgage over. There's discharge costs, settlement fees. So that might be another $1,000 that it's costing you. So to save $1,000, you're going to spend $1,000, and it's not really worth your time. The other thing is a lot of people aren't aware that every time you refinance and you take your mortgage over 30 years, the banks have got an algorithm. So when you take out a loan initially, the bank goes, okay, for the first 10 years, your first 5 years, the interest is going to be $3,000.
Yeah.
Your repayments is $3,500, so you're only paying $500 off.
Yeah.
And as you're going, eventually you see after maybe 5 years, I'm paying more principal off and less interest because it's the way the banks have the algorithm. So every time you refinance for another 30-year loan term, if you reduce the repayments, you're paying more money to the bank over the life of the loan.
Yeah.
And that's the secrets that I've also share in my book, Mortgage Mastery, that there's secrets that the banks don't want you to know. That's one of them. They've got many secrets. So as a broker, we sit down and we say, okay, it's not about just getting the cheaper interest rate.
No.
If you want a cheaper interest rate, you can go online. If you want somebody like a broker to look after you, every 12 months we do a free annual review. How's the family? How's it going? How's your work? And educating, it's more of that education piece and looking at the clients long term, not just refinancing. So that's pretty much on the interest rates.
So really, what you're saying is, you've got to be really careful when you're refinancing.
Correct.
Not to jump into the lowest interest rate, because there's all these hidden costs and hidden extras.
Yes.
And hidden everything.
That's right. And it costs you more.
Which eventually costs you more than you actually think you're saving.
Correct. And your time as well. You got to get the forms filled out, driver's license, ID, all that time to send it through. Now, I'm not opposed to that, but if we're going to refinance and we're going to keep the same repayments or more and smash down the loan faster, that's okay. I'm okay with that. But if you're just doing that to save money, there's another alternative. Become more valuable in the marketplace, they'll pay you more money. an increase in salary.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a nice little chat. So
Excellent.
Thanks.
Excellent. We'll see you guys on the next topic. Bye for now.